Okay, so Ken,
Chris.
this is it. Future state is upon us.
Oh, is that what this feeling is?
That is what this feeling is.
Yeah.
And we've got some cautious optimism from Christopher right now. Yeah.
Oh, he's pulling out the
Yes,
full Christopher. You know shit's serious right now.
that's right. The only time that I will refer to myself as Christopher is either like in this case where I'm like, oh, this might be good,
Yep.
or when I'm like, come on, Christopher, you can do better than that. Like, what are you leaving the lights on for? You got to shut those off. You pay the bills, right? Well, I
Mhm.
mean, my wife and I pay the bills, but still.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, so now I read the first week's run. So I finished Death Metal, and I read Wonder Woman. I read Flash. I read Batman. Oh, sorry, I read Superman, but I did not read Swamp Thing, just because.
Okay. Wow, you've
But
been
I'm
busy. You've been busy because those just came out.
yeah, but it's comic book, so you read them in like 2 minutes. Like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not really going to touch upon those comics too much. I'm going to say that uh, there's ups and downs, right? I also didn't check out Harley, so I didn't check out Swamp Thing or Harley.
I
Okay,
heard Harley was actually pretty good. Like it's kind of cyberpunky.
apparently that one is the one. That's the one I should have read. Flash. I'll do quick takes. Okay,
Yep.
so Batman art's good. I really like the art. I'm not so sure again about Tim Fox being Batman,
Hmm.
or the explanation around it,
Okay.
right? But between the art and the writing, like it's good enough that I'll continue to read it. I'm intrigued by it. Superman, the
New
home for
Superman.
yeah Metropolis or whatever, the one
Yeah.
where John Kent is Superman.
Yep.
I like his costume. I'm disappointed he doesn't have the cape, but the art's really good. The writing is I don't know. I'll give it a go just because I want to see where they go with this character. And the redesign of Supergirl's costume is really nice, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of close to the last season of Supergirl, where she's got pants all the way
Mhm.
through, and the boots are a little bit higher. They do a couple of little design tweaks. Looks really good. Really like
Did
it.
she get her own story in the back there, Supergirl? Because I noticed they're kind of doing like this like the annual type of deal where they got like
Yeah.
good stories and
So
the backstories.
Batman was Tim Fox as Batman, and
Yeah.
then the backup story was The Outsiders.
Okay.
So I don't know how familiar you with Batman characters, but the Signal, Duke Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, is leading the new Outsiders. Katana looks awesome.
Kitana, I know. Yeah, she's awesome.
Now she's got like a whole cyber or no samurai helmet thing, kind of like Shredder.
Oh, neat.
You know the one where it has like the weird things like that up there, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so it looks really cool. The art's good. I don't know how I feel about the Batman book right now, though. I can tell you that much. The Flash one, I don't like it. I don't like it. The Superman one, I'll give it a go just because I'm a Superman fan, especially because the entire new creative for Superman. One of the things is they're talking about killing him off right away to usher in John Kent. So I'm, you know,
Yeah.
uh, Wonder Woman is weird. It's good. I like the art. The writing is good, but it's weird because it's not Wonder Woman, you know?
That's one of the ones I'm looking forward to. I like the design of that Yora floor. Is Joelle Jones doing the art on the interior or just the cover?
I believe it's interior. No, it's interior as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
So the art's really good.
because her
The art's
artwork's
really
amazing.
good.
Like that was
It's
big.
really good.
That was
Yeah.
a selling feature on Catwoman for sure.
The writing is really good. It's just, obviously you don't know why she's Wonder Woman. So it's like, okay.
Well, because they
All
got
right.
the immortal Wonder Woman coming out with Diana.
That's right. That's right. And and then of course Death Metal #7.
Right, where this all stems from, right?
Partly it's weird because so Final Crisis had Superman rewrite the universe
Mhm.
okay, based off his memory and his hopeful nature, right?
Right.
Snyder and company do something similar, but with Diana. So Wonder Woman basically brings back the multiverse, but then ultimately now it's called the Omniverse.
Oh, okay.
So remember when it was just Earth Prime and everything was around Earth Prime?
Yep.
Well, now Elseworld is the main Earth because Earth Prime, there's like countless versions of Earth Prime in different timelines. And, it's multiverse stuff, right?
Right. Right.
So I don't know how I feel about that. It sounds like they're basically going to just pick and choose which continuity that they reference when they write the book,
Okay.
which it makes me go back to that a couple years ago. You had talked about how at this stage comic books shouldn't be written 50, 60, 70 issues at a time. It should be like the creative team that's on there
Yeah.
writes their story for however long that they're on that. So if
Yeah.
it's, a 1 year run, then that's a 1 year run. But if it's a 3 year run, that's a 3 year run. And they can reference whatever continuity they want. They can not reference whatever they want. You know, they just tell their story and then not be encumbered by much. And then the next team can come on and they can continue off of that if they choose to, or not at all,
Yep.
and make it like seasonal, like
Yeah.
you were saying.
Yeah. Do the
Now
TV.
I feel like that's kind of where they're getting to, but it seems like a long way to do it when they should just start doing it. Just do it now.
Just do it. Like they do
Just
this
do it.
Woman with Yara Flores 2 issues. Why not just start as an ongoing? Here's your season 1, right?
Yeah, and then like and label it. So label it like this is, Earth 2041 and this is or like Earth Prime or this is Earth, whatever. So that way like if you want to read that, good.
Yep.
And then your core characters like Wonder Woman and Superman and Batman, they get their core continuity run that's still like, Action Comics 14,000, right?
Yep.
That still has that numbering, but if they don't want to read that, then they check out this Elseworlds version or that. I don't know. That one is. I have to reread Death Metal all in one shot, but it felt like Final Crisis. It actually felt like because in Final Crisis the bad guys won, and then the whole point was them fighting the bad guys back to win ultimately.
Right.
And this is the same thing. Bad guys won, and it's dark, and and you got dead Batman and dead Alfred coming back, and all this stuff, and then they have to like beat the guy that beat them in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And then last little blurb of comics that I'll mention is Amazing Spider-Man 56 came out.
Is that the one where they're ripping the mask on the cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what happened was issue 55 was the last part of Last Remains.
Yeah.
But they didn't tie up anything. So now it's Last Remains Aftermath. And they still didn't completely tie this up.
Why the fuck are you still reading that book, man?
Because I wanted to be able to make an informed decision on my feelings of this run. So I actually have read the entire run. The entire run. All those complaints that I had about Tom King,
yeah,
where there's this buildup, there's this buildup, there's this buildup, and then when it gets to what should be the climax,
yeah,
there's no climax. They just keep building up. So this is the same fucking thing. Did these guys like go to the same school of comic book writing where there's no payoff ever? It's actually at a point now where I don't want to read the book anymore because it's exhausting that 56 issues in, they're still dealing with Kindred. We still don't know the reason, like that deep, dark secret that Peter Parker has hidden.
Yep.
Whatever that is, we still don't know what it is. So we have no idea why Kindred is still doing this. We might find out next issue, but we probably won't because they've introduced the new disgusting costume.
I made it 24 issues. I did not like the story so much that I quit reading, even though one of my absolute favorite artists of all time was working on the book.
Yeah,
Like,
but luckily for you, he was only on for what, 9 issues?
yeah, really, he ended up just being the cover artist. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Although I'm glad he didn't design that costume. I'm really glad he did not design
Yeah,
that
I'm glad he
costume.
checked out. Well, you know what? If he designed the costume, it would have been way better than that. Way better.
I mean, like, see, here's the thing. I don't even care why the costume's in play now. I know it's not going to last long, for one. Two, there's obviously a reason why it's there. And of course, it's official. It's going to be there forever until probably around December.
Yeah.
Which is weird that I would say December as a time frame for when this costume would be out of play. But, like, I don't know. So that's it. The new comics run, I'm not really happy.
What's the big deal about a new costume? Like, everyone's wearing his new Spider-Man costume. He has a new costume literally every year, almost. You just don't notice it sometimes. Just last year, he had a new costume with Fantastic Four. He wore a blue and white Fantastic Four costume with Wolverine. No one's talking about that. Like, he literally just had a costume. So, I don't know.
Plus, the other problem I have with it is, like every other costume change, for the most part, with the exception of the Amazing Bagman, it looks like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The black and white costume comes out, and you're like, "Whoa, Spider-Man's got a new look."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Web of Spider-Man introduced the armored Spider-Man. You went, "Whoa, Spider-Man's got a new look." If they did not have the Spider-Man emblem on there,
yeah,
you wouldn't know that was Spider-Man.
No, it's got those weird goggle bug eye things. Like, it doesn't look like Spider-Man.
No, so like every costume change is always like, even Ben Reilly's Spider-Man. It was, whoa, Spider-Man's got a new look.
Yeah.
I'll switch gears and I'll go, Batman. Batman got a new costume. Your first thought is, whoa, Batman got a new look. Not
even after Nightfall, when Azrael was Batman, you still could tell it was Batman with all like the old armor and like full face mask,
the red goggle, the full like helmet. The like smaller bat ears, but it was still just like, okay, Batman's got a crazy new look. Yep. This is crazy. This one is just, oof.
I will say though about the Amazing Run, Patrick Gleason is fucking nailing it on those covers. Oh my God, they're gorgeous.
Gleason's amazing. Otley was amazing, and Mark Bagley, as always. I'm glad when they bring him in. I really am. But so here's my my week's run of comic books. Death Metal, okay, for what it's all right. Yep. Batman, I'm gonna check it out for now. See what happens. Wonder Woman, I'm definitely gonna check out because it's interesting. Flash, nope, it's dead in the water for me. Not checking that out. And I'm gonna have to check. Superman is still gonna get a go for now.
Yep.
And then ultimately, I will check out Swamp Thing and Harley and let you know how I feel about that. And finally, I'm done with Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, I'm done. I'm not reading anymore.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point? You got
because I'm gonna.
If you want your Spidey fix, you gotta be reading Venom, man. Go on Venom. Oh God, it's so good. King in Black.
I may just do that. I may just end up doing that. So, Geek Pantsers, let us know what you've read this week. Let us know what you liked, what you disliked. Give us likes, give us subscriptions. Share this with all of your friends and family. Yeah. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter, on Instagram. Hear us on SoundCloud. Hear us on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and check out our website. It's pretty friggin' cool.
Yeah, we get around, man.
GeekPantsMedia.com.
Mm-hmm. It's a good site.
And as always, thank you so much for joining us.